You are again welcome with the new video of module 5, and this module is about monetary policy and monetary management, and the course is issues in Pakistan economy. We had discussed in the last video that how monetary policy or monetary management worked in Pakistan and how it has evolved over the time period, particularly after the financial sector reforms of early 1990s. And in today's video we are going to discuss the monetary expansion, monetary and credit expansion in the country, and inflation. First of all, we'll discuss in detail the monetary expansion in the country and trends related to monetary expansion in the country, and then we'll start an important topic of inflation with reference to Pakistan. So let's start today's topic. Monetary expansion or money supply in the country. First of all, what do we mean by the money supply or total monetary assets in the country? Simply, total monetary assets are the currency note or currency in circulation issued by the central bank of the country. There is a technical definition of money supply in the country or total monetary asset, that is M1, M2 and M3, and there are other definitions as well which varies among different countries. So these are the basic economic definition. What is M1? M1 is the currency in circulation plus demand deposits of the banking sector. Then M2 is currency circulation plus demand deposits plus saving deposits of the banking sector, and M3 constitutes M2 plus the time deposits of the banking sector, particularly in Pakistan, the deposits with the National Savings Scheme, which are of the time deposits. So all these make the total monetary assets in the country. And now we are going to discuss the trends of the monetary expansion in the country and in with reference to different time periods. So what happens is between 1993 till 1995, that was the time where there was a huge credit expansion in the country, and there were two reasons behind this. Credit expansion is done by the public sector and the private sector as well, लेकिन इसमें जो लीड ली है वो प्राइवेट सेक्टर ने ली है. प्राइवेट सेक्टर हैज़ एक्सपेंडेड मोर क्रेडिट एज कम्पेयर टू द पब्लिक sector, and the same time period we had budgetary deficit, so government has to borrow. So budgetary borrowing of the country in that time period also was at leaps and bounds, means बहुत high borrowing time period था. So these two factors basically indicates the credit or monetary expansion which was huge in the time period. अच्छा guys, इसके साथ साथ we'll analyze the basic theory that inflation is always and everywhere is a monetary phenomena. तो अगर हम monetary expansion देखें, there was 93-95 में there was huge monetary expansion. So we'll see that whether we have a resultant inflation in the country or not, or inflation having some other factors behind. So if we analyze the time period of 1980s, there was a shift from the time deposits of the banking sector towards the deposits of the national saving schemes, because national saving schemes was offering more return. So in intention to have high returns, people started putting their money in national saving schemes, और इसके रिजल्ट में क्या हुआ कि जो बैंकिंग सेक्टर के सेविंग डिपॉजिट्स एंड टाइम डिपॉजिट्स थे उसमें बहुत ह्यूज डिक्लाइन आया. देयर आर ह्यूज फिगर्स और स्टैटिस्टिक्स विच इंडिकेट्स डिक्लाइन इन द बैंकिंग सेक्टर. इसी टाइम पीरियड में M1 और M2 कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ मनी जो है विच इज़ मोर लिक्विड, दैट हैज़ इंक्रीज्ड इन द कंट्री. that also shows the monetary expansion in the country. So this is the total monetary expansion or different trends in the time period, and we'll conclude after discussion of inflation topic that whether this monetary expansion has added to the inflation or not. So let's start the other topic or the related topic of inflation in the country, and this slide shows you the trends of inflation or inflation rate in the country from 1957 till 2017, and there is complete variation, or you can observe volatility in the rate of inflation in the country. 70s में बहुत ज़्यादा है, फिर अगर हम देखें तो 59-58 में इट वाज इन नेगेटिव साइड, ह्यूज नेगेटिव है. 80s में इट इज़ मॉडरेट, देन 90s में इट अगेन राइजेज, और फिर डबल डिजिट इन्फ्लेशन है. 2007-8 में फिर से बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फ्लेशन है. अगर हम ओवरऑल हिस्ट्री को देखें तो दिसंबर 1973 में ह्यूज इन्फ्लेशन वाज रिकॉर्डेड, दैट वाज अराउंड 36% पर एनम, और सबसे कम जो इन्फ्लेशन रेट अगर हम हिस्ट्री में देखें दैट वाज फरवरी 1950 1959 when there was minus 10.32% inflation in the country. So there is a complete volatility and variation in the inflation rate in the country, and this variation and this volatility is basically a huge mystery for the economic analyst or the analyst of inflation in the country, because there is no sustainability in the inflation or durability in the rate of inflation in the country. So we are going to explore the reasons behind the high inflation at some time period and the low inflation, and what are the reasons behind or what factors have contributed to the huge inflation, and we'll be analyzing that why the inflation rate in the country is not sustained. Pakistan published 4 different price indices to capture inflation. One is the consumer price index, which is very famous, commonly known, आप सबको ही पता होगा, which is CPI. CPI भी publish होता है. Then there comes wholesale price index, sensitive price index, and GDP deflator. CPI is the main measure of change in the price level in the country. We take the representative basket of goods and services of private households. इसके लिए जो retail prices of 374 items की जो हैं वो take up की जाती हैं, and it is taken from 35 major cities in the country. So this is the consumer price index. Then comes the wholesale price index. Wholesale price index is again the items of daily consumable life, and the prices are taken from the wholesale market, and for this perspective 106 items used to be taken between 18 major cities of the country. So this is wholesale price index. Then comes sensitive price index. Sensitive price index जो है वो immediate change को measure करते हैं हम उसमें, that is the measure of weekly change in the price level, और इसमें हम 35 selected items that used to be taken to see the weekly change in the price level, or the households having the income between 3,000 to 12,000 and the base year is 2001, उसके बेस पे हम सेंसिटिव प्राइस इंडेक्स को मेजर करते हैं. GDP डिफ्लेटर इज सिंपल, जो हम ग्रॉस डोमेस्टिक प्रोडक्ट को डिफ्लेट करते हैं. सो दीज आर द 4 different indices which used to be published by the Pakistan economy to indicate, to show the inflation trends in the country. As this is all about the brief start of the monetary expansion, monetary and credit expansion, and the inflation introduction in the country, and we'll continue the topic of inflation in detail at analytical point of view in the next video. See you in the next video.